resigning because they know the consequence of abandoning their post. They must be resigning with absolute good conscience that they cannot continue watching people being killed every minute when there is nothing they can do to protect
when they took the oath to protect.
That's right.
Well, again, we saw the National Assembly, the Senate, to be precise, telling the president, asking the service chiefs to actually tender their resignation. But again, we saw the presidency came out with a release through the media aid to the president, saying only the president had the right to appoint or fire.
That is one of the biggest dangers, the biggest weak manifestation, and the biggest disservice of the operational constitution in Nigeria, that gives so much power concentrating in the office of the president. That the president is like a small god in invited commas, that he determines the fate of everybody from the local government right to the federal. Nobody can call the president to order, not even the National Assembly. Even what the National Assembly did yesterday is quite commendable. For them even have to have the liver to call for the resignation of the service chiefs. That is quite commendable, but they are just spectators. Just like you and me. A spectator is somebody who has extreme limitations on what he can do or what he can undo. They cannot do anything. It is within the extreme power of the president, as donated out from the constitution to him, either to listen to the clarion call, or to act wisely, think wisely, behave wisely, and respect public opinion as far as service chiefs are concerned, or he's entitled to his own actions, inactions, or reactions put together. Posterity will judge everybody.
Well, do we have to wait for posterity when lives are being lost on a daily basis? But let's even look at the service chiefs. Because people will say when the service chiefs came on board, things were so bad, especially in the Northeast, and they were able to turn things around. But it seems as if some of them have gotten to a point of diminishing return. Because the same day, the Chief of Army Staff was in the villa addressing the president or giving a report, updating the president on what they've achieved in Katsina. We have a young Mohamed Umar, I think, Lieutenant Mohamed Umar, and other soldiers killed, waylaid
in their tents.
I mean, so people will say, well, these service chiefs, they've done so much. I mean, could it be that they've gotten it becoming monotonous for them? They are tired.
If I were the service chiefs,
if the president has a go,
if I were the service chiefs, wallahi, I will resign today. Honorably. People have been calling for their heads. People have been calling for their resignation. People have been making uncomplimentary comments on them. That is even enough for them to say, look, we've done ours, come and continue from where we stop. But the fact that they keep on hanging to those titles, hanging to those seats, hanging to those appointments, will make people to begin to think maybe somewhere, somehow, there is a reason why they don't want to go.
People are alleging that they are making money out of the whole thing, and that is the reason.
So many things have been said about them. So many things. It's no more news. It's no more secret. Go through almost every page, every day of one paper, magazine, periodical, or the other, you find this accusation against them. Luckily, none of them has come out to make a valid denial.
Well, except for the Chief of Army Staff, when the issue of a property in Dubai and investment.
He denied it.
But again, people will ask, especially people within the security agencies, will say, well, are we not actually making mistake concentrating on the service chief? The service chiefs, the Chief of Army Staff, the Chief of Air Staff, the Chief of Naval Staff, and maybe the Chief of Defense Staff. We are not looking at the police. We have friends, we have family members that will tell you that something as simple as tear gas canisters, what they have are expired ones. The money we are spending on the military today, if we spend a quarter of it on the police, wouldn't it go a long way, maybe in saving us the situation we find ourselves?
Well, that is an extreme assumption because Nigerian police has been a historical police. A historical in the sense that it has been an institution bastardized and vandalized over the last 40 years. What we are witnessing now is
with the incursion of the military into politics.
What we are seeing now is a psychological police. A police whose future is not guaranteed, neither the future of his family, nor of his children. A police who is psychologically inclined to believe that if he dies, his family are going to get into permanent penury, because even to get his own death entitlements will be a Herculean task for the family to follow. We are dealing with a psychological police.
Isn't that the reason why we should concentrate on actually reforming the police? Because do we have to continue this way?
Well, there is a reason why we need people with political will.
Okay.
People with extra courage, extra guts, extra audacity to overhaul not only the police, but the entire